So, wanted to give you a quick update. The coop's coming along pretty good. I've got High Build 2K by Southern Polyurethanes Incorporated, or SPI. I just want to give a shout out to those guys. Their primer, their stuff works amazing. I haven't used their clear yet. I'm going to find out how good the clear works, but if the primer is any indication, it's really good stuff. So if you guys are looking for a 2K primer, whether you're looking for a high build or a medium build or regular build 2K primer, I would definitely recommend Southern Polyurethanes. They also have epoxy primers for spraying the gel coat before you start, if that's how you want to do it. I'm going to use I'm going to use their epoxy primer to seal this right before I paint. So I'll be spraying epoxy on the whole thing, and then I'll wait between 2 to 4 hours and I'll start spraying the white. But that's what I'm going to use to seal the car, because they're really good stuff. Anyway, I want to give you an update. The body's come along good. I had a few little little dimples, not really pinholes, but kind of like dimples, like there was something in the mold, and it kind of pushed the gel coat down when they were laying this body up. So I had to prime that pretty heavy. In hindsight, I wish I would have picked up a spot putty, like a polyester spot putty, kind of like body filler, but it's ground a lot finer. I wish I would have done that, because it would have been easier just to fill the couple little dimples and then scuff it real quick and then shoot over it. Instead, I was trying to fill it with, and they're not that deep of dimples, but I was trying to do it with primer, and it's just a little bit bigger pain in the butt. So I really wish I would have, but now that it's done, it's no big deal. I got to finish sanding the roof now. There's a spot right here on the hood where there's a little dimple. I got to finish sanding that. There's a little something funny on the driver's side, on the side of like the fender area. Over on this side, let me re-aim the camera for you. So back in this area right here, I had like a little bit of a blemish. It was just a little bit low, so I primed that heavy. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sand all of those spots that I just had to fill. I'll sand all of those, and then after I get those sanded and they look pretty good, including the roof and that side, once I get all that done, I'm going to spray it with, I've got some yellow regular build 2K, and that's again from Southern Polyurethanes Incorporated, or SPI. I'm going to spray the whole thing with that, kind of a light coat, and that way when I sand it, it'll be kind of like a guide coat, so I'll be able to see if there's low spots or not. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the yellow to spray over this, and that way I can see if I got low spots or not. So it's basically just going to be a guide coat. And then get all that sanded down and make sure everything's good. And believe it or not, I am ready to start putting epoxy primer on. So one thing that I have to do, I'm waiting for my mask Roundels to show up, and that's from Raceline Digital, which I got their name off from Factory 5's, not Factory 5's website, FFR Cars, or FF Cars, I'm sorry, the forum website. That's what I got their name off from. The bad part about those guys is they are in Canada, and it takes longer to get the stuff from them. So I guess that's the drawback. And what I'm doing is I ordered a 20-inch and I ordered a 19-inch Roundel, and I ordered them with 2 different fonts. So I just ordered 2, and I want to decide on which size I want to use on the doors and the hood and the other door. And I wasn't sure on the fonts, so I wanted to get 2 different ones so I can decide on that. once I make the decision on that, I'm probably going to have to order them overnight air from them, which yeah, I'm going to pay quite a bit of extra for, but I need to get them because I want to start spraying here in the next few days. So, and you can't put the epoxy primer on as a sealer until you're ready to paint, because it can't set more than 2 days. And in those 2 days, you need to keep it out of the sun too, so that it doesn't try to set up. It kind of stays open so that when you spray the base on, the base adheres. So anyway, so once I get the guide coat of the yellow 2K on and I get everything sanded out, I'm kind of in a standstill until I get those Roundels. And once I have those, what I'm going to do is I'll spray the white. I'll spray that strip down the center and the white on the doors for the Roundels. The white down here on the front. So I'll be spraying the white right in this area for that number to be right here. And then I'm going to let it set overnight, and then I'm going to tape off the stripes. I'll tape off the Roundels on both sides, and then of course on the back too, because I'm going to do a number on the back. So anyway, just a quick update. It's coming along good. There's a few little setbacks when I found that little dimple that was in the hood, and a few in the top of in the roof of the car, but that happens. I mean, it's frustrating, but you just got to kind of roll with it. That's how this is. And you know, it adds extra work. You just got to re-sand everything, but anyway, so I'm happy with it, and I wanted to give you guys an update. Hopefully, the next time I do a video, maybe we'll be looking at some white color or something. So anyway, I'll talk to you later.